It's Katie with MagicalMomKG. We're here today. We're going to talk about some pro tips to make you love your Walt Disney World trip. Stay on grounds. Tip number 1, always stay on grounds. I have stayed off and have regretted it. You just don't get the same magical feels and ease of transportation and getting around the resorts as you do when you're on grounds. Tip 2, know your transportation options at your resorts. Depending where you're staying, you could have access to the Skyliner, the monorail, able to walk to multiple resorts, etc. Know those options. Tip 3, make dining reservations in advance. Especially if you have a certain restaurant in mind, I recommend making those reservations 60 days in advance when your dining opens. Some of these popular restaurants will fly off the market and you will not have a reservation. So always have your must go to, grab those first, and then, if you kind of want to fly by the seat of your pants, you can make reservations a day of, see if anybody cancels. With their new cancellation policy, 2 hours in advance for most restaurants, there has been a lot more last minute reservations that are something you may really been waiting for come available. So that is nice. I do always recommend doing a character breakfast or lunch. Character breakfast will be a little less expensive than a lunch or dinner, depending on what you want to do, but definitely do that for the kiddos. They love it. It's so much fun. Tip 4, do the extra experiences to make an everlasting, memorable vacation. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, to droid making, to lightsaber making, to bass fishing. There is so many extras you can add on to your trip. Number 5, don't skip character meet and greets. These are some of the most memorable moments you'll have during your vacation. All right, tip 6, book those lightning lanes. I know some of y'all may think this is not the way to go. However, I recommend it, especially if you have younger kids who do not like waiting in lines. You just add the extra funds to your budget. We usually spend about $500 to $600 in lightning lanes, depending on how long we go. As a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 kids, and we like it. We kind of can plan out our day, know we're going to get those rides, and kind of plan if we don't get those rides. With the new pass available, the multi-lane and the single pass, it's kind of the same idea as before, but basically you can plan it 7 days in advance if you're staying on grounds, which I find it nice to have it all planned out. Tip 7, make time to see shows. I will tell you, my absolute favorite Walt Disney World show is Fantasmic. It's a nighttime show. If you have not seen this, put this on your to-do list. I don't know how you haven't seen it if you've been to Walt Disney World. It is absolutely amazing. Gives you all the Disney World feels, the classic Mickey to other characters and movies. You just have to see it. There's also Beauty and the Beast Broadway, another fave in Hollywood Studios, along with the Frozen Sing-Along, which will debut a Christmas one during the Christmas time, which is kind of neat. The Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular in Hollywood Studios as well. There's always the shows in front of the castle. Epcot will have shows in the American Pavilion throughout the year. The Eats to the Beats concert at Christmas time. They'll have the Epcot Candlelight Processional. All kinds of things go on in Disney World besides just rides. The shows are absolutely amazing, put on so well. I guarantee you will love it. Tip 8, build in breaks or have a resort day. I recommend having a resort day so you have a full day break in between all of your park going. Trying to do it back to back to back can be very exhausting at the end of the trip. I've done it, believe me. So I usually do a pool day, resort day, Disney Springs day to kind of get all of it in if you're only there for 4 or 5 days. We typically do the pool and then activities at the resort and Disney Springs for all the shopping we need to get done. Tip 9, plan your rides or attractions the night before. With the multi-lane and single-lane multi-pass now being able to book ahead, this kind of takes off some of the pressure. But if you are starting your day off rope dropping and not using any lightning lanes, I suggest you to have a game plan on which ride or attraction you want to go to first. Tip 10, be prepared for rain. It's Florida. It's likely going to rain. So bring your ponchos, your umbrella, a change of shoes or socks, whatever it is you need to stay dry. Tip 11, the most important tip, build in snack time. For anyone, especially those little toddlers or kids who get hangry, have snacks ready and available for them when they need it. Disney will let you bring in any snacks so you don't have to pay out of pocket for every time that someone is hangry. We bring goldfish, M&Ms, protein bars, you name it, any little snack that will help you be satisfied or your kids satisfied to not ruin your Disney World vacation, because believe me, it will happen. Tip 12, get groceries delivered to your resort. This can help cut costs on snacks and meals if you're planning to do breakfast in the room or meals bringing it into the park. With a backpack cooler, you can put the ice packs, no ice because we don't want anything to leak, but Disney does allow you to bring those in. Tip 13, drink water, stay hydrated, bring a reusable water bottle into the parks, fill it up before you leave with ice and water so it's nice and cold. Get the paper cup at any quick service or restaurant, and they will happily refill your water bottle for free. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something new today and take these tips along with you in your next Walt Disney World vacation.